Hello guys, my name is Behroz. I'm a finance executive by profession and welcome to my channel where I share with you how you can go about achieving career and financial success. Now previously I made a video where I shared my journey with regards to how long did it take and what was the process for my L1 visa to get converted into green card. So I applied for a green card when I came to US and I came to US on an L1 visa. I created a video on that where I shared the entire journey and how long did it take. So in case you have not watched that video, I highly recommend you check it out as well. I would assume that you are someone who is in the process of applying for a green card and that topic might be of interest to you. However, in this particular video, what I will talk about is the challenges with regards to traveling outside of US while your green card application is in progress. Now, before moving forward with this particular topic, I have to ask for you. One is press the like button and second, subscribe to the channel. Both of these will go a long way in helping me improve the quality and the quantity of the content that I create on this channel. As I said, this channel is about how you can go about achieving career and financial success. So if these topics are of interest to you, then this channel is right for you and hence make sure you like and subscribe. There is no charge for liking and subscribing this channel. It will just mean a lot to me with regards to the effort that I put by creating content on this channel. Now, let's talk about the challenge with regards to traveling when your green card application is in progress. When your green card application is in progress, that is when you've applied for a status change in US, which is I-485 application. That means if in case you travel outside of US and while you are outside of US and your status changes. So let's say for me, I was on L1 visa. I travel outside of US on L1 visa. However, while I'm outside of US, the status changes to green card and my green card application has been approved. Now the green card has not been yet delivered to my residence, but my application has been approved, which means my status has changed. Now I'm outside of US, my status has changed, which means when I'm trying to cross the border and come back into US, my L1 visa is no more valid because my status has been changed to green card and I'm not holding my green card anymore. So my L1 visa is not admissible anymore, is not valid anymore, and my green card is not with me. Hence, I cannot enter US at all. So there's a big challenge, which is in case I travel outside of US while my application is in progress, I may not be able to get back into US. Now, this is even a bigger challenge for your family because let's say you say, okay, fine, I won't travel outside of US while I'll let my family travel. Now, my family, while I was on L1 visa, my family was on L2 visa, which was kind of sponsored through my L1. Now, imagine I'm in US, they are outside of US, and suddenly my green card application gets approved. As soon as my green card application gets approved, then my status has been cancelled. L1 status is cancelled. As soon as my L1 status gets cancelled, their L2 status is also cancelled. And now their L2 status is not valid for them to come back into US and they don't have their green card as well, which would have allowed them to come back into US. Now, another challenge could be, for instance, I'm out of US on L1 visa and as soon as I go out, I'm traveling, my L1 gets cancelled and my green card is approved. I don't have my green card with me yet because it gets mailed to my residence. I ask my family to mail that green card to me to wherever I am and then I use that green card to enter US. Well, I can certainly do that. However, let's assume I'm traveling with my family. And let's assume my green card comes at my residence and I ask someone at my place or a friend to check my mailbox and send that green card to me. However, what if only my green card gets approved and not for my family? Now I have a challenge. So my L1 got cancelled. I have now a green card. I asked someone to deliver that green card to me. I have access to that green card. So I can come into US. However, my family's green card application got rejected. Now, because their green card application got rejected, they don't have green card with them. Plus, they don't have L2 visa anymore with them because my status changed from L1 to green card. And as soon as my status changed from L1 to green card, my L1 got cancelled. And when my L1 gets cancelled, their L2 also gets cancelled. So my family doesn't have L2 anymore. Their green card application is not accepted. And now they cannot enter back into US. Similarly, in another scenario where I'm in US, because I'm like, I will wait for the green cards to come, I will hold my green cards and I will deliver the green cards to my family in case the green card come during the time they're traveling. Well, the green card does come, but only for me and my family's green card is rejected. That means my green card is there, L1 gets cancelled, I only have green card, I am in US, my family is outside of US, their L2 gets rejected, they don't have green card, they don't have L2 and now they cannot enter back. My wife has a job here. My kids are going to school here and they cannot enter back to US. Hence, it's a big problem. It's a big challenge when you've applied for an adjustment of your immigration status, which is I-485, which is part of the green card application, that you cannot easily travel outside of US. So hence I will be sharing with you the tool that my immigration lawyer suggested that I made use of in order to be able to travel outside US while my green card application is in process. Now, one important call out, in case you are interested in knowing who was my immigration lawyer who was able to get me a green card in less than a year from my L1 visa, or in case you want me to recommend an immigration lawyer to you, well, I can do so. I will leave the link to how you can reach out that immigration lawyer in the description of this video. You can reach directly to them by writing on that particular email. I have personally consulted and used this lawyer. I have been extremely satisfied. They were able to answer all my questions, all my queries instantly, and were able to deliver on my case flawlessly. So in case you're interested, you can reach out to them as well. I will leave their contact details in the description of this video. Now let's get rolling back into the video. Now the simple way of doing this is applying for advance parole, which is by filling form I-131. This can also be done online. You just need to fill up the form, provide some supporting documents and submit the form. However, the challenge here is that it can take easily 7 to 18 months for your advance parole application to be approved. Now for me, I was on L1. Based on the previous timelines, I knew that my green card would be coming within a year's time, which means that if I am on L1, I apply for advance parole and then I wait for advance parole to be approved. There's a big chance that I would get my green card application approved before I get my advance parole approved, which meant that if I would have applied for advance parole, that means I could not have traveled outside of US for another 7 to 18 months till my advance parole would have been approved. Now, it does make sense for those individuals who don't expect their green card to be approved in a year's time and they expect it may take 5, 6, 7 years or even more. There are certain circumstances. I was on L1. It's very easy to convert L1 into green card. This is something that I talked in the previous video as well. So you can check it out. For me, it was a no-brainer that if I apply for advance parole, it will take more time for the advance parole application to be approved than the green card. And I wanted to travel before my green card could have been approved within the next 1 year. So if you're someone who's okay not to travel for another 7 to 18 months, then the simple formula is apply for advance parole. During the 7 to 18 months, do not travel outside of US. As soon as your advance parole application is approved, then you can travel out, which means if you're traveling and your status has changed, your L1 or whatever visa, let's say H1B or whatever visa you were carrying, gets cancelled because now you are a green card holder and you cannot come into US because you don't have green card, well, you can use your advance parole application, approved application, in order to enter into US. You don't need to have the green card or be on any status as long as you have advance parole application. So even if your family's green card is rejected, let's say they were on L2, L2 is cancelled, and their green card is rejected as well, they still can use the approved advance parole document to enter into US. However, as I said, this didn't apply for me because I knew that my green card application would come within a year's time and I wanted to travel before that could happen, like within a few months. So if you're someone who is interested in traveling before your advance parole application can get approved, let's say within next 7 months to 18 months, and you don't want to wait that long for advance parole application to be approved, then what you need to do is when you're filing for your green card, you do not submit your medical. Now, this is a way to kind of put halt or brakes on your green card application. Medical is almost the last process in your green card application. And maybe after that, there is interview. However, medical is the one which is the last one because there could be an instance where there is no interview. So without an interview, they have the medical document and they approve your application. Once your application is approved, your L1 or whatever status you are in gets cancelled or abandoned. So during that time, it is best for you to be in US if you don't have advance parole because it will be difficult for you to travel in. Now, not submitting the medical document, what it does is that in case you are in a scenario where the government decides or the immigration authorities decide not to interview you, then in that case, once all your application is approved, they're just looking for the medical documents. And if the medical documents are complete, they will approve your application. However, if you've not submitted your medical documents, then your application won't get approved. So they will send you a letter saying, everything is done, everything is completed. Can you please submit your medical documents? And imagine if during that time you are not in US, you are outside, then you get saved because your application doesn't get approved. They're waiting for you to submit your medical. You can simply fly back. You have a month or like 60 days for you to get the medical process done. You get your medical process done and then submit your medical. And as soon as you submit your medical, Then during the time when you submitted your medical till the time your green card gets approved, do not travel out at all. And that timeline would not be very big. It would be max 1 month. So if you can hold yourself for that 1 month, then this is the best strategy, which is not to submit your medical documents, which means as soon as your green card application gets approved, it will still not get processed till the medical documents are there. And hence in this way, you have kind of paused the application till you come back in US, get your medical done, submit your medical, and hence then be able to travel anywhere you want, since you will be having your green card as they've already requested for your medical. Thank you for watching this video. In case you found this video valuable, I'm sure you'll find another video very valuable on my channel where I talk about how you can go about choosing between whether you should lease a car, buy a car, or rent a car. You can check it out here. Other than that, there is another video where I talk about my personal financial freedom journey. You can check it out here. Thank you.